Knights and aristocrats share the same cultural heritage, but the knights had enough sense to do away with all the superfluous detail.
What's your name, buddy? Are you here to buy some medicine? Where
Are you?
No, I'm not.
Hey there, Qiqi. Hi, Gui. What's going on? Hi,
You've actually come at the perfect time. This little boy seems to have gotten himself lost.
No, listen to me.
Your dad?
Well, my dad's always...
So...
She went out a few days ago to gather some herbs for my dad, but she still hasn't come back. Meanwhile, I remembered that the owner of Bubu Pharmacy, when we got to the city gate, I took a moment to ask the Millelith guards for directions. I asked the
You came to the right place. We're pros. Changsheng can... Hey, who's talking about me?
Changsheng, hello, child.
You have a talking snake? Oh, are you Uncle Baizhu?
Changsheng, now, my dear boy, could you tell me more about...
Yes, Uncle...
I see. And your
Uh-huh.
Is that so? Are you?
Whoa, yeah.
I certainly do. Gui, Qiqi, are there any pressing matters in the pharmacy at the moment? Ayu's parents are old acquaintances of mine, so I would very much like to assist with the search. Would the two of you have...
Don't forget us two. We already told that.
Oh, really? Well, that's wonderful. We are most grateful for your support.
Qiqi and I need to...
Family.
Thank you. Traveler, Paimon, why don't you...
They searched to the north, but...
Excuse me, sirs. Have you found out anything?
Hey there, buddy.
The boy at
Oh, thank good. As for...
The guards at the...
Luhua Pool? The terrain there can be tricky to navigate. Let's hope he hasn't run into any trouble.
You will? Oh,
Sorry we weren't able...
That's okay.
More speed.
Dad! Dad, can you hear me?
Look, there's some... Oh no, it's... Hey, you! Stop! Don't go...
Watch where you're going!
Oh, dear Gus. Huh?
Dad!
Hey, my mic. I see.
Dad, are you... Your name is Xiao Li...
oh.
Uh-oh. He seems in really bad shape. We need to get him back to... Sorry, Hu Tao. Gotta
Hold on a second. You're not...
Huh?
Come on, Baizhu. Don't tell me you haven't noticed. Why do I get...
Use what? What are you...
There are traces of God.
Oh, yes, but...
Paimon, sorry.
God.
There's no... It is the swarm. Besides,
Now you're
mere...
Oh, really? I thought I was persona non grata at Bubu Pharmacy. You're being unusually generous today. Okay, deal. We're not... I'm happy to do...
You must be pleased you brought the
Well, time is of the... I see.
Dr. Baizhu?
Don't you worry.
Ayu, do you know when your father first...
I'm not sure.
So it's been a long time in... No. Come and see me again.
Thank you, Dr. Baizhu.
If you still...
However,
Yes, of course,
see you tomorrow.
Bye for...
Are you ready, Bai?
Ready as I'll...
All's well that ends. You know, Paimon's kind of curious after... Yeah. You...
While I'm idling time on admiring the scenery, the spectacled snake-bedecked... Hello, you busy bees, and what do you have to discuss with... Actually...
Oh, and also...
Huh? I thought I told you once before. Well, it is a dusty old tale by these days.
Okay.
Almost...
Wow.
According... That farm... My grandpa...
Funeral
If he had just... But according... Hand on...
in what...
Don't know, but... One thing I do know about Baizhu is that he's... Anyway, so... I will be sticking around here for now.
After all that, it seems like we have more questions than answers.
You want to learn some Favonia's blade work?
Never mind.
Oh yes, I'll teach you all right. Mark my word.
It's a new day! Let's go back to Bubu Pharmacy and check out how Jialiang is doing.
Dad!
Oh, are you?
Dad, you...
Yes.
Don't worry, Dad. I got the Adventurers Guild to help us look for her. And Dr. Baizhu's gonna help too.
Great. That's wonderful. I can't thank you enough, Dr. Baizhu.
My pleasure.
Not at all.
You're still in the early...
I suggest you stay at Bubu Pharmacy.
Director Who, do you have any further...
It seems like... But... How did you accomplish...
Though I regret...
Oh, come on, Baizhu.
Ah...
Yeah, I've been stuck.
Ah, yes, of course. Everyone?
suffering now, are we? Did you seriously expect... But in any case, why must you keep this a secret?
Who's there?
Ah!
Why did you follow us here? Oh, it's nothing. I just needed to get some air.
What did I just say about putting on a brave face? Traveler, Paimon. Instead, he transferred some of his own life force to his patient. Baizhu, can...
My I believe the the poison has...
Changsheng? You can... Hey! I was treating patients with Baizhu's master's... Whoa. Guess you
Please, that's enough.
Wait a sec.
Hardly.
Still, Traveler, Paimon, would you lend it? Baizhu, don't you think you should seize this opportunity?
Thank you,
Paimon doesn't think we've seen this.
The poison in Jialiang's system... Yes. Let's head there together once I've asked Gui and Qiqi to look after the... As well as in...
Whoa.
Nor have I.
Oh, that reminds Paimon.
She was indeed. She is several years...
Suppose... Wait.
Jiangli did the last time she visited.
Quarrel? I don't know. I did not witness the argument myself.
Nor did Matt...
Oh.
No.
Paimon never knew you were so selfless, Baizhu.
So...
What the...
Let's split up.
Traveler, Paimon, come quick!
Changsheng and I found a hidden compartment. This is...
Huh.
No. Your eyes do not... Some toxin. If it's a concoct...
Offshoots?
Correct. Whoever is administering the poison...
The gall of the... Wait.
Only one thing...
This is getting crazier and crazy. Hey! What? Since this poison... You mean... Think a little... Huh? So you're saying... Wait, but...
I agree.
Look at the...
It's too early to draw... Yes. So if we can... Do you know anything about God?
Well...
Changsheng's memories and... These days, she has to...
Whoa. What? Hey! Plenty of... With my assistance... Stronger and healthy? Baizhu...
Unfortunate.
Temperament? Ugh. This is exactly...
All right, everybody, calm down. Back to the matter at...
With how antisocial... What?
Seems you're as well connected as they say.
Oh. If you're talking about who Paimon thinks you're talking about, you better do the honors.
You called?
Well, this... Baizhu of the Lantern.
Huh?
Our paths have crossed. I sense the presence of evil spirits. Is this why you called me? Too often. I now know a vial. The land was... The seal is... However, its aura is faint, and I do not... But when demonic forces are involved... I do not wish immortality.
I shall treasure your words of instruction, Master Adeptus.
Farewell.
What a strange adeptus. That's show for ya!
If the god remains our...
Master! Master, there's a problem.
Gui? Did you run all the way from Bubu Pharmacy?
What happened? Don't panic. Just catch your...
It's Jiaoliang. He was fine.
Already? Based on past...
Everyone, back to...
More speed.
Dad!
Don't be scared, Dr. Baizhu.
How is he doing?
Dr. Baizhu, you're back!
When Gui left,
Gui, please take Jiaoliang to the back.
Yes, of course. Don't
worry, I...
Baizhu's not gonna use Changsheng's secret art again, is he? Is there really no other way to say...
How are you feeling, Dad? Are you...
Master said he needed to take a quick rest and asked me to bring you out of the treatment room. He hasn't emerged yet, so he must still be resting.
Oh.
No, the Adventurers Guild.
I'll come with...
Don't forget.
No.
Traveler, Baizhu hasn't shown his face ever since he went in to treat Jialiang again. Huh?
Huh?
You're finally open.
There was no time. I had no other choice. Jiangli's design is quite brilliant.
So, how much longer? They've been outside waiting for you the whole time while you were... Surely he hasn't. Who's talking behind our backs again? Ah! Baizhu! Changsheng! Jialiang seemed fine.
And as a result...
What?
Yes. Jialiang has a rare congenital... Though it was created from god remains...
Had he not taken it all these years, he likely...
Still... More...
That explains...
God remains are extremely dangerous to be around. Because humans have... I fear that the situation...
I never to sacrifice one's own life to save others. To go beyond human means in order to do the impossible. Whatever the cost may be.
Well, I think that it's too early to say with any certainty what fate has in mind. In any case, I have stabilized Jial, her regular and given that she's already been missing for several days.
It's me, Traveler, Dr. Baizhu.
Ah! It's Jialiang! Don't tell Paimon you overheard everything already.
Dr. Baizhu, you've already done so much for my family. I can no longer just sit here and watch while you put your... After all, if it wasn't for me, I'm sure I'll be able to remember. I know there's a spot where...
Be careful. If you...
No! Before I forget
This trip will be...
There's only one thing I fear now.
Very well.
Dr. Baizhu? Are you heading out again?
Yes. Please add an extra measure of mistgrass pollen and... Hop to it now. And remember...
Okay.
More speed. Huh?
It's just like the day I went missing. It's as if something inside me is trying to guide me somewhere.
The Motherlode's influence is growing strong. Jialiang, can you sense which direction the...
I think it's... this way. Yes, I'm sure of it. I feel a dull ache in my heart. This must be the way. This place feels familiar. I think I've been here before.
There is an inauspicious presence here. Even I can sense it.
I think I remember this place.
Jiaoliang, are you
No, I have to keep going.
Let's go get ourselves some answers.
This place gives Paimon the creeps. Who knows what we're gonna find up ahead? The digging marks here. A thieves' tunnel?
Judging by the tool, but why did they abandon this place?
I remember now, but she said that the
Easy,
The doctor will see you.
Rack and ruin!
Whoa, there's a sensor here. Those treasure hoarders sure made the...
I believe this sensor was used to burn a monster-repelling incense.
A monster-repelling incense?
The incense was burned No doubt an encounter with the very same entity was what prompted the After them,
That's right. This sensor. This is where...
Jiaoliang!
I'm fine. Let's keep going. I can feel it. We're getting close. We're almost there. It's right up ahead. The place where we made a pact together to...
Aha! We can keep going now!
From the looks of it, the energy released by this mechanism can not only clear barriers, but also be conducted by corresponding mechanisms. Perhaps it's something we can make use of.
I condemn you! Vengeance will be mine! Beg for mercy! Yeah. Ha. Ha. More speed. Rah.
This is nothing.
Rack and ruin. More speed. Ha! Yeah. Crush! Let us cross swords.
Seems like an emergency.
Shudder! Beg for mercy. Flood of frost. More speed.
Doesn't see any barrier-breaking mechanisms around here. There are tracks here, and it looks like they're connected to something. Shall we follow it and see where it takes us?
More speed.
Zhongli!
Look out! There's a monster next to her!
The god remains must have lured them here. Watch my back.
Gotcha. Here comes the catch.
Crush! Ha! Shudder!
Mind the side effects.
Beg for mercy. Yeah. Crush!
Everybody stand back! Let's light it up!
More speed. Beg for mercy.
Remember, health comes first.
Shudder! Yeah. Beg for mercy. Crush!
Dr. Baizhu, how serious is it?
I can still feel a pulse, but her condition is quite... The god remains here are encroaching on her... If we don't eliminate it soon, then...
Then, what are we waiting for? Let's destroy the... It's not as simple as that. The poison within... If the source is... Oh no.
Indeed.
I wondered when this...
Wait! Baizhu,
You...
it appears to me that she was striving to concoct your medicine for...
Dr. Baizhu, give it to me.
The god remains have reached her internal organs.
But Dr. Baizhu, if I continue to sustain my own life using this, I know for a fact that I should have... If my choice can bring Jiang...
Jialiang?
Of course.
Thank you, everyone. And I'm sorry.
Jialiang?
I am sure that over the years...
Mortals are fated to grow... What a crazy situation! Jiang Li risked it all to save Jialiang's life, and now...
I've seen many...
In the human realm, all things, at least...
The path they chose was indeed a heroic one. But when I think of... I cannot help but think that theirs are the lives least deserving of death.
When all this began... I've said my goodbyes.
As you wish.
It will be... Mom!
Why would these memories come to mind now? The longer we live... Oh, how I would love to hear your voice one last time.
Jialiang! 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 Dad! Are you awake?
Didn't I... Huh?
How does it feel to come back to life?
Do you feel...
Dr. Baizhu...
That's right. Before we set off, I asked Qiqi to... Of course, This is but whether it will keep you but however long you have left, I believe it should be more than sufficient time for you to say your final goodbyes before departing the world in peace.
An elixir of immortality? How'd you cook that up? Ugh. Leave it.
It's a work in progress that hardly lives up to its name, and it would have had no effect. In the end, I am merely a doctor. I understand. All I know is that if I... And even this...
Oops. And I'm busted.
Without Director Hu nudging things in the right direction, we may not have found Jiangli in time.
No wonder he didn't mention the elixir.
Director...
Never.
All I wanted was... Leave it to Bubu. One Qiqi was an...
You stay away from my dad!
Oh, is that right? Well... Traveler, Paimon, I'll catch you up.
All's well that ends well. Have you...
It feels like it was a whole lifetime ago when I left.
Yay! Paimon... All right.
Wait up! I'll come to—
Baizhu,
Don't mention it,
just your duty, huh?
Now then... First...
Time flies. It's been so long since we bade each other farewell in Chenyu Vale. Changsheng, you're the same as ever. You haven't changed one bit.
You, on the other hand, have changed a lot.
You're right. My younger self would have never imagined that things would one day turn out this way. Or that you'd turn out this way, Baizhu. I've taken a look at your elixir of...
I have to say, Jiangli, it was a stroke of
No, not at all. But I'm not just Baizhu.
Huh.
Life forces...
Nothing gets past you, Jiangli. You are correct. When I treated there is no need to worry about any long-term consequences.
But you took such a... The reason I left our master and went into hiding all those years ago was that he was getting old. And I didn't want... But in the end, are all disciples of Chenyu Vale destined to turn...
We are doctors, Jiangli.
Baizhu, I can tell that over the... Can you still stop before it's too late?
I think you know
Hey! Food's ready!
Mom! Come and join us! The Traveler taught...
Yes, darling. Mom will be there in just a second. Baizhu, Qiqi...
There's no need to...
Baizhu, what did Jiangli mean by not... Every single mortal I... Wait! That doesn't make any sense. You said that...
Long ago, when plagues ravaged the land, one doctor made a pledge to rid the world of pain and suffering. But even the most ingenious mortal medicine could not stay the tide of disease. And after working tirelessly for many years, even his dearest loved ones fell sick and bade their final farewell. Legends told of an herb lord in Chenyu Vale who could cure any illness known to mankind. The doctor sought the herb lord, but found only a white snake, its breathing weak and its power all but spent.
sign this contract and let our lives be joined, then I will impart to you the secret art of healing. But be warned, this art will harm your own health.
With means beyond human ken, the doctor could now reverse the process of death. And yet, the time still came to say goodbye. Only now, the one departing was the doctor, his life force spent. His final act in life was to pass on the contract to his final patient, his favorite disciple. The disciple chose to dedicate their life to saving the lives of others. And generation upon generation followed in these footsteps. Since I inherited this contract, I've always respected the path taken by my predecessors, and followed it myself unquestioningly. That is, until I tried to use the art to save my own disciple's beloved. She begged me not to use up my own life force. She said that this art is a poisoned chalice, an evil and unnatural practice. She did not wish to sacrifice one life for the sake of another, when both were lives she treasured. Only then did it occur to me. Did I not suffer when my master passed away, just as patients' families do at their loved one's deathbed? Are not the lives cut short by this contract just as worthy of saving as any patients? What is this contract to us? Medicine or poison? Alas, I no longer have enough time left to find the answer. I entrust to your care both Changsheng and this final question. May you find a remedy for this conundrum, which has ailed us so.
Time and again, no matter how much I try to warn them or balance their chi, I can never save them. And you? What's your answer?
If I abandoned the contract and left you without a host, what would happen?
I suppose I'd spend my final moments taking a nice nap on Mount Yaojun. Then I'd be reunited with my old friends and your predecessors.
Then it's decided. If there's a life in front of me that deserves to be saved, why shouldn't I do everything within my power to save it?
Once again, it's the same answer. So be it. Close your eyes. Who knows how many more people will take on this contract?
None. This contract will end with me.
My contract has strict requirements.
But when one with an altruistic nature gains access to this art, though they know better than anyone else the fate that awaits them, they are like moths that throw themselves into the flame.
So, but...
I suppose that would make me a... Changsheng's... I have nothing but the utmost respect for my...
Huh?
What makes a If disease is... Many may view... I don't want those who come after me to lose their lives to this. Precisely.
Even the guy...
For a self...
Dr. Baizhu, Traveler, what are you still...
We also have... Okay, fine. Let's go grab some food. Paimon has a bunch of burning questions, but they can wait. I do envy Paimon sometimes.
True. And yet... Are such things as these not